You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and be sure to smash that like button.
A story we're going to follow, and we had this up at louisianasports.net. It's actually still there on the homepage if you want to read about it. But Keli Zinn is being targeted for the AD job at Rutgers. If you're not familiar, and by the way, the first report was from NJ.com. Steve Politi and Brian Fonseca. Hey, Politi, Fonseca. Get all his vowels. Trust those Italianos in Jersey. Anyway, they had a report that Keli Zinn is expected to become the next athletic director at Rutgers. As a matter of fact, Steve Politi, his tweet read, "I'll have a column on this in the morning, but a long, messy search ends with the highly regarded Keli Zinn taking the reins as new Rutgers athletic director. She has much, much work to do." Keli Zinn this is a big loss for LSU. And it is in part I'm using air quotes here, the risk in hiring really talented, ambitious young people. They're going to do a great job for you and then ultimately be hired away for a bigger, better opportunity. This is the equivalent of the hot young offensive coordinator being hired for their first head coaching job. That's what's happening here. Now, keep in mind the other tie that binds is William Tate. So William Tate, the former LSU president who was fired without being fired. Basically one of those situations where you're told, hey, you might want to go find a job. One of those situations. That led William Tate to be hired at Rutgers for the same position, and now he's targeted Keli Zinn. The information sort of is that they had targeted Keli Zinn early in this process. She was more interested in the Georgia Tech job. So she was a finalist for that Georgia Tech job, but ultimately Georgia Tech ended up hiring Ryan Alpert from Tennessee. So then Rutgers circled back to Keli Zinn and apparently is hiring her to be their new athletic director. It is worth noting neither Rutgers nor LSU has confirmed this. I did reach out for louisianasports.net to an LSU spokesperson asking for comment. That request was not returned. So I'm assuming they're just waiting for all the I's to be dotted, T's to be crossed, and we'll see where this goes. But among Keli Zinn's primary charges was revenue generation, right? And especially in this new world of revenue sharing when, as we've talked about, most athletic departments operate at a deficit. And now you're adding $20.5 million of expenses to the balance sheet. Like, two things have to happen. You need to increase revenue and decrease expenses. So we have detailed, not just at LSU, but at a lot of different places, how athletic departments are decreasing expenses. Keli was really, the charge was finding ways to increase revenue as well. Now, she was also a senior athletics administrator who was the direct oversight for football and gymnastics. So this was revenue generation, capital projects, strategic initiatives. Like, she was is a key cog at LSU as the executive deputy AD and chief operating officer, the COO, within the athletic department. So Keli Zinn she's a West Virginia alum. She spent time at Maryland, then as a high-ranking athletics administrator at her alma mater, West Virginia, before LSU hired her in July of 2022. She's been at LSU since July of 2022, so 3 years, and now it appears though she will become an athletic director for the first time in her career at Rutgers. Wish Keli Zinn all the luck in the world, all the best in the world. She's outstanding. There's a lot of challenges with taking that job at Rutgers. They're not a very prominent football brand. Actually, they're not a very prominent brand in anything athletically. So you talk about a real 180 from what she has been experiencing at LSU to now what she will experience at Rutgers. But that's obviously going to be a challenge that she's willing to take on. The question now for Scott Woodward and LSU is replacing Keli Zinn with someone of equal or greater ability to take over these revenue generation ideas and strategies in a key era of not only LSU athletics but all of college athletics. So we wish Keli Zinn all the best. We will wait for this to be formally announced by Rutgers and or LSU, but it certainly appears as though everyone's reporting it that this is done. It's likely a dot the I's, cross the T's deal, and then Keli will be the new athletic director there at Rutgers.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.